to move about from place to place aimlessly, meander, idhar-udhar ghumna, a person who repairs and maintains machines, mechanic. मशीनों की मरम्मत करने वाला, one who interferes in others' affairs, meddler, दखल देने वाला, to try to settle a dispute between two other parties, mediate, मध्यस्थता करना, belonging to the Middle Ages. Medieval, मध्यकालीन, of only average standard, mediocre, औसत दर्जे का, a musical composition made up of a series of songs or short pieces, medley, गीत समूह, feeling or expressing pensive sadness. Melancholic, उदास और सोच में डूबा हुआ, a feeling of deep, lasting sadness, melancholy, उदासी, a sound that is pleasing to hear, melodious, madhur, a dramatic work with exaggerated emotions and sensational events, melodrama, अतिनाटकीय नाटक, one who loves. Music, mellophile, संगीत प्रेमी, an object kept as a reminder of a person or event, memento, यादगार निशानी, a written account of personal experiences, memoir, संस्मरण, a person or thing that is likely to cause harm, to threaten or endanger, menace, खतरा, डराना धमकाना, a collection of wild animals kept in captivity for exhibition, menagerie, पशुशाला, one who goes from place to place. Begging, mendicant, भिखारी, a soldier who fights for any country that pays them, mercenary, किराए का सैनिक, a narrative technique where the line between reality and fiction is blurred, often involving self-awareness of being fictional, metafiction, ऐसा साहित्य जो स्वयं के काल्पनिक होने का बोध कराए, the scientific study of metals in their uses, metallurgy, धातु विज्ञान, a change in the form or nature of something, metamorphosis, कायांतरण, paying careful attention to every detail, meticulous, बारीकी से ध्यान देने वाला, a very small business, typically with fewer than 10 employees, microenterprise, सूक्ष्म उद्यम, an extreme fear of small things, microphobia, छोटी चीजों से डर, an instrument for magnifying very small objects for examination, microscope, सूक्ष्मदर्शी, a traveler who moves from one region or country to another, migrant, pravasi, the movement of people or animals from one area to another, migration, pravas. A period of 1000 years, millennium, हजार वर्ष, to imitate someone's actions or words in order to entertain or ridicule, mimic, नकल उतारना, the act of copying the behavior or speech of other people, mimicry, अनुकरण. Nakal, being conscious and attentive, mindful, सचेत, a person who studies rocks and minerals, mineralogist, खनिज विशेषज्ञ, a place where money is coined by authority of the government, mint, टकसाल, a person who hates and avoids other people, misanthrope, मानवद्वेषी, a general contempt towards mankind, misanthropy, मानव से घृणा, to unfairly take something belonging to another for one's use. Misappropriate, गबन करना, one who loves money and hates spending it, miser, कंजूस, a word or name that is inappropriate for a person or thing, misnomer, गलत नाम, one who hates the institution of marriage, misogamist, विवाह से घृणा करने वाला, a person who hates women, misogynist, स्त्री से घृणा करने वाला, one who hates reasoning. Argument or enlightenment, misologist, तर्क वितर्क से घृणा करने वाला, one who hates new things, machinist, नई चीजों से घृणा करने वाला, helping you to remember something, mnemonic, smriti sahayaka, large crowd of people, especially one that may become violent or cause trouble, mob, view, a particular method of working, modus operandi, karya pranali, lasting for a very short time, momentary, kshanik, of great importance or significance, momentous, atyant mahatvapurn, a supreme ruler, monarch, samrat, a system of government by a king or queen, monarchy, rajtantra, building where monks live as a Community, monastery, mat a warning of impending danger, manishan, chetavni a member of a religious community living in a monastery, monk, sadhu a person who has only one spouse at a time. Monogamist, ek vivahvadi the practice of having only one spouse at a time, monogamy, ek vivaha pratha a detailed written study on a single subject, monograph, vishay vishesh par pustak a long speech. Given by one person in a play or performance, monologue, ekal samvad an obsession with one particular thing, monomania, ek hi baat ki dhun the complete control of trade in particular goods or the supply of a particular service, monopoly, ekadhikar a condition of having only one copy of a chromosome, monosomy, ek gunsutra hona one who believes in only one God, monotheist, ekeshwarvadi. Boring due to lack of variety, monotonous, neeras. Above a series of shots put together sequentially to narrate something within a film, montage, क्रमबद्ध दृश्यों का संयोजन a structure built to commemorate a person or event, monument, smarak to. Secure a boat by attaching it to an anchor, moor, langar dalna the customs and habits of a particular group, mauze, Riti Rivaj a place where dead bodies are kept for identification, morgue, murda. Ghar the scientific study of the structure and form of animals and plants, morphology, जीवों की बनावट का अध्ययन the state of being subject to death, mortality, नश्वरता a legal agreement by which a bank lends you money to buy a house, mortgage, गिरवी a place for keeping dead bodies before burial or cremation, mortuary, shavgreh a picture or pattern made by arranging small pieces of colored stone or glass, mosaic, रंगीन पत्थर या कांच के टुकड़ों से बना कलात्मक रचना to mark with spots or smears of color, mortal, धब्बेदार बनाना looking or smelling extremely appetizing, mouth-watering. मुंह में पानी ला देने वाला, अत्यंत स्वादिष्ट, to make a sound quieter or to wrap or cover for warmth, muffle, आवाज दबाना. लपेटना a sound that is not loud because of being obstructed, muffled, दबा हुआ, आवाज, proficient in speaking many languages, multilingual, बहुभाषी the ability to do several things at the same time. Multitasking, एक साथ कई काम करने की क्षमता consisting of many things or parts, multitudinous, असंख्य a body preserved by treating it with special oils and wrapping it in cloth, mummy, संरक्षित. Shav ordinary and dull, mundane, sadharan a building where objects of historical, scientific, or artistic interest are kept and displayed, museum, sangrahalaya the act of refusing to obey the orders of somebody in authority, especially by soldiers or sailors, mutiny, bagavat lacking foresight or intellectual insight, short-sighted, myopic, nikatadarshi something that is difficult to understand or explain, mystery, रहस्य the compulsion to tell lies, mythomania, झूठ बोलने की प्रवृत्ति an extreme fear of myths or lies, mythophobia, झूठ या कल्पित कहानियों का डर showing a lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment, naive, अनुभवहीन a person or thing that has the same name as another, namesake, हमनाम the habit of excessive admiration for oneself, especially one's appearance, narcissism, आत्ममुग्धता, स्वयं से अत्यधिक प्रेम, a person having excessive admiration for oneself, especially one's appearance, narcissist, आत्ममुग्ध व्यक्ति, स्वयं से अत्यधिक प्रेम करने वाला, a drug that induces drowsiness, sleep, or insensibility and relieves pain, narcotic, मादक पदार्थ just beginning to exist or develop, nascent, navjat highly unpleasant or offensive, nasty, घृणित a person, animal or plant belonging originally to a particular place, native, स्थानीय, मूल निवासी to guide the course of a ship, especially by using instruments or maps, navigate, marg निर्देशन करना, a fluid secreted by flowers which is collected by bees for making honey, nectar, pushprasth so small or unimportant as to be not worth considering, negligible, naganya. Na ke barabar, one who mediates in a deal or complex situation, negotiator, समझौता कराने वाला, the sound made by a horse, neigh, hinhinahat, a deserved and unavoidable punishment for wrongdoing. Nemesis, दंड जिससे बचा न जा सके,